Costa. Fernandez. Now it's Alvarez. Wins the duel this time. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He could be in here. Moved on forwards. Messi. De Paul. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Messi has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Romero. De Paul. Molina. And it's Messi. De Paul. Now it's Simeone. That is good strength. Simeone. Oh, good spread. Molina gets across to intercept that. Otamendi. De Paul. Muscular approach does pay off here. Romero, gently done. Molina. Messi. Molina. De Paul. Out to the right. That has found him in acres of space. That's very neat. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tagliafico. Messi. Good chance here!
Messi made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Gets it away. Aim forwards. Otamendi with the clearance. De Paul. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Nuno da Costa. Gary Rodriguez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Simeone, and here's Alvarez. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Not the most accurate pass, is onto it in a flash. That's a throw. Tagliafico. Great run on the overlap here. And that's a good intervention. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Otamendi cuts it out. Romero, and the keeper's got it again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He's got away. Alvarez. De Paul. Otamendi. Romero. De Paul. Messi. Now he's off and running. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez. He has found the way through. Nuno da Costa. Tagliafico gets over and intercepts. Molina. Romero. Otamendi forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. Gary Rodriguez is having a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Romero is there and he can get that clear. Very nicely done. Gary Rodriguez. And he shoots! Argentina to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Now it's to Paul. Does really well to win the ball there. That looks a cracking ball. And he cuts out the supply. McAllister shifted upfield. Simeone. And it's played forward. De Paul. And here's De Paul. De Paul played out towards the right wing. Played into the middle. Molina has overhit that horribly. Gary Rodriguez is onto it in a flash. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tagliafico. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves...
Big chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Molina. Molina goes forward. Simeone. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's a lovely exchange. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. Argentina are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Time to deliver. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looks across and plays it in. And that's been well dealt with. Oh, it's a great ball here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. De Paul. Molina. That's a lovely, neat pass. Driven forward. Otamendi cuts out the pass. Gary Rodriguez, played back in. He's found a way through. Romero can get it clear. Lovely bit of skill. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. Cross. And it's Messi. Now it's De Paul. Played out to the right. And that's a throw-in. Aim forwards. Romero. De Paul, great defending, strong and determined. Throwing. Messi. De Paul. Great work on the overlap. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's McAllister. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Messi's cross. Tries to get it clear. Messi. Great challenge. Time to perfection. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Romero makes the interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Quality ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Simeone. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. Messi played out towards the right wing. Alvarez. McAllister. Fernandez. He is just caressing the ball. Played out wide. Lobbed in behind. It's a goal kick. And he's managed to get free. Messi. De Paul. He's in space and looking for options. Clears it away.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Molina clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Oh, can he get onto this? That has been cut short. Tagliafico shifted upfield. That has been knocked clear. Alvarez. Danger averted for now. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Molina. Messi picks it up out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. Hit into the middle. And he's there to get it away. Aimed in towards the centre. De Paul. Nice physical challenge. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's a fact. There's the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. De Paul. That's been drilled forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Inviting looking ball that. Ball is over the line. Tagliafico. Now it's Simeone. That is lovely. Calmly anticipates. That's a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust. De Paul. He can run onto that. He can get that clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Proves too strong. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that is not what he intended. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, that's nice. Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? McAllister. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Simeone. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Fernandez. Tagliafico. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's onto it in a flash. Otamendi. Simeone. Moved on forwards. Ah, such a clever touch. Tagliafico, backward it goes. Tries to get it clear. Could move up a gear here. Aim forwards. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, nice touch. McAllister, gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. Simeone. And it's Messi. Alvarez takes the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Succumbs to the pressure. Tagliafico. Fernandez. Tagliafico. McAllister. Tagliafico. McAllister. And here's Messi, hits it!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And that's been won straight back. Played back to the goalkeeper. Romero. And it's played forward. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister getting this one clear. Lovely feet. And he's running through, and a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Otamendi is there and he can get that clear. And that is out of play. Oh, shooting chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Romero shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. Molina. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Tagliafico. McAllister, forwards and with intent. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. De Paul. Simeone. Fernandes. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Aim forwards. McAllister. Messi. Over to the left. Now it's Simeone. Up towards the front line. Otamendi makes the interception. And it's gone back to the keeper. Romero. Defending of the desperate variety. Fernandes. De Paul clears it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Molina gently done. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Romero. De Paul. Simeone. McAllister. Tagliafico. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Fernandes. De Paul. Moved on forwards. Really well manoeuvred. Alvarez. Shot, surely! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Simeone. Aim forwards. Otamendi cuts out the pass. Fernandes. McAllister. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team they've done very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Argentina leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Argentina carrying a one-goal lead. Molina. Messi. De Paul. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. And it's Fernandez. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Messi. Messi chips it through. And that was very necessary. Fernandez. Talifico delivers the ball. And he's there to clear it. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared. Gary Rodriguez. There are a few waiting for it. Gary Rodriguez. Now who's going to be first to this? And that's aimed into the middle. Chance for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Fernandez. That's good play. McAllister wins the duel this time. It's run loose here. Alvarez. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's really well manoeuvred. Incoming delivery. Deftly away. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Fernandez. And here's Messi. Alvarez. This time, surely! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
No, no way through there. Molina. Simeone. McAllister. And here's the pull. The pull. Oh, good spread.
Argentina, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Messi. Lofted upfield. Oh, easy pickings there. McAllister. Romero, nicely aimed pass. Otamendi gets across to intercept that. Simeone. Tagliafico. De Paul. Messi!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Gary Rodriguez. That pass has been well intercepted. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Romero gets over and intercepts. Tagliafico. Otamendi. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Fernandez. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he cuts out the supply. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Romero. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Messi. Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. Clears it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Can he latch on to this? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Molina. McAllister. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Out towards the flank. Now here's the delivery. McAllister gets good distance on it and reclaimed it in a trice. Moved on forwards. Fernandez shifted upfield. Spread out to the left. Otamendi with the clearance. Messi has created one goal already. Molina. Quick ball upfield. Aim forwards.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's onto it in a flash. Messi. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Molina, driven forward. Tries to get it clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. De Paul. And here's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Messi! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And this is getting better and better. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
De Paul. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Fernandez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. De Paul. Molina. And here's Messi. Messi opts to play it back. Alvarez. Fernandez tries to dink it through. That'll be a throw-in. And it's played forward. He's in plenty of space here. De Paul does really... De Paul with a definite foul there. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Alvarez. Alex Simeone. Tagliafico. Oh, sweet feet. Out to the left it goes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. And back to the goalkeeper. Romero. Fernandez. Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Romero. Martinez sends that a long way. It's a throw-in. Another throw-in. That's a throw. Up towards the front line. And he's there to clear it. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Climbs up big! It's there! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Tagliafico. Romero. De Paul. And it's Molina. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Tagliafico. Has a look and plays it forward. That has been cut short. Decent chance! It's a loose ball. Corner then. Up he goes! He has done it! They are right back in business. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Molina puts them all in. McAllister have it back and can go again. Now it's Simeone. He's dealt with that well. Romero, McAllister, Alvarez, and here's Messi. Molina, that's tidy. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Simeone, and here's Alvarez! No, he's missed it. Clipped into space. Turns and goes back. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quality ball. Referee's given a throw. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Simeone.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez! Goal! Argentina! And they get themselves in front! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Messi gently done. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Fernandez. Now it's Alvarez. De Paul. Molina. Romero moved on forwards. That's been drilled forward. Now that's well seen too. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. He's onto it in a flash. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. McAllister. And it's Molina. showing good feet. Molina, oh, it's played into the area. McAllister. Back into the middle. De Paul, played out towards the right wing.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tagliafico attempts a clearance. He is just caressing the ball into the channel. That has found him in acres of space.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
De Paul. Romero, gently done. De Paul. Fernandez. Tagliafico. Simeone. Oh, that's neat. Fernandez.
De Paul really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Cleared away. And it's played forward.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Corner given. That's not going far. Oh, look at the space here. He's had a shot! Should have equalised.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Romero forwards and with intent.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Here's Messi. Alex Molina. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. McAllister. Messi. Fernandez. Simeone. Fernandez. Very nicely done.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Tagliafico. Fernandez providing an outlet on that flank. Clears it away.
Argentina can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Ball's played through. He is through here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Aim forwards. Otamendi getting this one clear. Very much into the last knockings.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Alvarez. Molina. That's a cute ball. Now it's Messi. And he's onside. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's an imaginative pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Messi. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's come loose. Cleared without complication. De Paul. And they've got rid. And that's been won straight back. Fernandez. Simeone.
Argentina nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Tagliafico. Romero. Otamendi. Tagliafico. Moved on forwards. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, this looks sharp. Fernandez. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Fernandez. Tagliafico. Lovely bit of skill. Simeone. De Paul. Gets good distance on it. Argentina have reclaimed it. Oh, sweet feet. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. So, what can they make of this?
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Simeone calmly anticipates. That's a lovely, neat pass. Otamendi gets it away. McAllister. Fernandez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now that's well seen too. Gary Rodriguez. Final seconds, this has to be it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Played out to the right. Cross goes in there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. Otamendi. McAllister. Fernandez. Tagliafico. Now that's well seen too. McAllister. Fernandez. Now it's Alvarez. Wins the duel this time. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It could be in here. Moved on forwards. Messi. De Paul. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Messi has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Romero. De Paul. Molina. And it's Messi. De Paul. Now it's Simeone. That is good strength. Simeone. Oh, good spread. Molina gets across to intercept that. Otamendi. De Paul. Muscular approach does pay off here. Romero, gently done. Molina. Messi.